Daddy Longlegs. I am recording on my crappy computer. I mean, it's not crappy because you technically bought it, but it's not the greatest recording device. And why am I recording on the crappy computer? Because my USB cord seems to be missing. Huzzah! So, I'm recording on here because I still owe you an episode. I am sure that you are very curious about what happened after my last video, which was me freaking out and completely losing it. I seem to have a habit of doing that on these videos. I can guarantee that this video is going to be sanity at its finest, because guess whose math grade has gone up? Yeah. So I am trying to just see a tutor pretty much every day, but I've actually been getting less of a workload too for my other classes, meaning that I can do other stuff besides just tutoring. I get to hang out with Sally, and I've made some other friends on campus too, and it's been really great. I really opened up to Sally back when my whole freak out happened, and it was really nice to just have a friend, because books can only do so much, and talking to you can only do so much, because, you know, you're pretty quiet after that last video, no word from your secretary or anything, which is fine because that's what we agreed on. Nothing a whole lot new. I learned about the Romans. They went and fought at Lake Tresimenus last night. They're now on retreat. That was not the Battle of the Romanovs. I am actually on a time limit because I'm going to be hanging out with Sally to see a movie later. So, right now I will just say that I'm going to work on finding my USB cord. That way I can plug in my camera and my footage from my camera actually gets transferred to my laptop. I really hope I don't have to buy a new one. That would suck so bad. Don't feel like that was me saying you need to buy me a new one. Ow. Gosh. I'm fine. So yeah, my math grade's gone up. I'm gonna hang out with Sally. I have friends. This is not a repeat of high school. We're good. Oh, I also went shopping last week, which I'm sure you were so interested in, Mr. John Smith, girl hater. So, but yeah, it was an experience. I never realized how many times girls need to look at jewelry. Sally must have stopped me about 10 times. Julie actually came with us. She stopped about, actually 5 times probably, because everything around here is too low quality for her taste. So I did finish 2 books of Anne of Green Gables. So it was like Anne of Green Gables and then Anne of Avonlea, and that's what I've been kind of reading on my downtime, and it's so wonderful, and I just want her and Gilbert to kiss already. Actual literary criticism, there's a lot of what people might call purple prose in there, meaning overly descriptive, to the point of overly saturated in sweetness. But I'm sorry, but I enjoy purple prose. There's so many depressing things in this world, and it's nice to just have a book that's not a fantasy, but, you know, it sees things that we could probably see today, like rolling green fields and things like that, and brings out the beauty in it. I absolutely adore that. And it brings out the beauty in people, too. Even the most grumpy characters make some sort of turnaround, except Josie Pye. Josie Pye needs to die. Yes, so I recommend that if you're ever interested, you should check it out. I mean, it's been popular all over the world for all sorts of ages. I mean, even college guys, I think, were writing to Ella Montgomery when she was writing the books, praising her work. So, I mean, just because you're probably like 93 with deep-set wrinkles does not mean you should miss out on this masterpiece. Okay, with that said, I'm going to go hang out with Sally. Sorry about the video and the bad quality. I'm going to try to improve that next time. Alright, so see you later. Oh, one more thing. I forgot to say, but I am planning on having Sally on one of these videos. You're one of my favorite people. Actually, you probably are my favorite person. and Sally's my second favorite, slash tied for first. So I think that I should introduce her to these videos, but I may use an alibi, like the fact that you might be my grandpa and that you raised me since my parents died when I was an infant. So if you hear her saying things that aren't true, that's because I was saying things that weren't true to her, but I think that this is a worthwhile lie, Daddy Longlegs. How awkward would it be for her to hear that I'm an orphan, grew up in a children's home for my entire life, am broke poor, and I'm being sponsored by some anonymous benefactor, and you're the closest thing I have to family. That would be awkward, and that would be really awkward for me to explain to her. So we're just going to go with the slightly changed truth that you're my grandpa. So, Grandpa Longlegs, how you doing? Okay, I'm going to go now. Bye.
Together is all we